Hey people, today is August 25th, and that means that Gamescom was just happening literally a couple of minutes ago. Jeff Keighley's opening night live announced a bunch of games, a lot of new trailers, a lot of new announcements, unreleased games, the whole thing. I'm going to try and condense a 2-hour live stream of new announcements and games that are going to be releasing into a brief short video so that you can keep up to date with everything that was announced. Let's get into it right away. Right off the bat, the stream started with a new announcement of a new Saints Row game. It's going to be a whole new cast of characters, a new entry into the story. They're going to be dialing back the craziness of the whole Saints Row franchise back to Saints Row 3 levels. It's going to be an actually unique experience according to what Volition said, and it'll be releasing February 25, which is only a couple months away, on every platform that is available: PC, all the consoles except for Nintendo Switch and mobile. Marvel announced a brand new game called Midnight Suns that'll be revealing the actual gameplay itself on September 1. It looks to be some sort of multiplayer game where you get to play a whole bunch of different characters, and in the story you'll be fighting against Lilith, who is the mother of demons. Right after that, we had Call of Duty Vanguard reveal gameplay trailer. Well, not gameplay trailer, actually the gameplay itself. They released a 10-minute gameplay video. It's up on YouTube. If you're not going to watch it, I'll be sure to link it down below. It actually looks pretty, standard for World War II shooter, although it does show that it's going to have all the different mantles and breaking walls and doors that everyone has come to love in the Call of Duty franchise, so that's there to look for. Right after that, they went into Halo Infinite. They finally announced a release date. The release date for Halo is going to be December 8th, and I mean, leaks at this point in the gaming community are basically hard facts, if I'm being honest. They also announced a new controller, a new limited edition console, which doesn't look too bad if I do say so myself, and they also teased that there would be more multiplayer testing flights coming soon. Two games that seemingly came out of nowhere are Devolver Digitals' new roguelike Cult of the Lamb, and the single dev who created this game over the time, called Midnight Fight Express, is actually looking kind of crazy action, but it looks really fun. I'll put the trailer down below. TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, has added a new character in April O'Neil. They also announced a short little trailer of the Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles game coming out in October 15th. Super Monkey Ball 20th anniversary is going to be, well, it's basically Super Mario Party but with monkeys, and they also added a brand new game who is going to be Morgana. Splitgate, opposite to what I believe was going to be just the announcement of the actual release, has announced Season 0, which comes with a new map, Battle Pass, and game mode. I'm going to be doing a whole separate video breaking down the patch notes for that game because it's actually a lot to cover. Riders Republic, the game we previously spoke about in the roundup, is actually extending its beta all the way till August 28th and making it free and open to everyone as of right now. So if you want to go try that game out, go ahead and download it right now. They also announced Century Age of Ages. I have absolutely no clue what the hell this is, but they announced it. After that, they announced a UFL, a brand new soccer game that's not going to be free to play. They didn't show gameplay or any dates, they just said stay tuned. They finally gave us some updated information on Star Wars Lego Skywalker Saga. It's going to be releasing in the spring of 2022, and it looks to be like an open world, just as recent Lego games have been, and it's actually looking really nice with some really good graphics. They showed the re-reveal of Synced Off Planet, a brand new shooter that's going to be getting some more information tomorrow in the Gamescom showcase. Then they announced a brand new, well, I think it's the sequel to Outlast. It's going to be called the Outlast Trials. It's a horror game that's going to be co-op up to 4 players. That's actually looking really fun. And then they showed the weirdest and longest trailer in the history of trailers in the game Dokev, which I didn't really know what it meant until then I read after about it. It's actually going to be a Pokemon-like monster catcher game from the creators of Black Desert. So that has me a little bit more interested now, but honestly, the trailer seemed eternal. After that, they announced Jurassic World Evolution 2, its release date being November 9th. They followed up with a heavy hitter like Far Cry 6 showing off its story trailer. It's actually looking really insane, and it's going to be coming out October 7th. Following that up is going to be a brand new third-person battle royale game, Blood Hunt, which is set in the Vampire Masquerade universe. Yes, it's from the same developers. It's actually looking really good. I've heard a lot of good things about it, like the gameplay, the shooting. It all feels really cool. You play as a vampire in this city that looks like old Victorian London type of thing. And all of the vampires have different abilities, and you have to scavenge as well as as you do with in all battle royale games. But you also have this healing mechanic where you actually have to drain, have to bite and suck the blood out of humans as vampires do. The game is looking pretty interesting, so I will be diving into it when the early access releases September 7th on Steam. After that, they announced a new game called Park Beyond, which I think is a park simulator game. Then they announced Jet the Far Shore that's going to be coming out October 5th for Epic Games and PlayStation platforms. I believe this game is supposed to be some sort of aerial thing akin to that of Ace Combat, but I'm not really sure, so take that with a grain of salt. Horizon Forbidden West finally got a release date. It's going to be February 18th, obviously on PS5 and PS4. And a part of that, they also announced that Horizon Zero Dawn, their first game, got a 60 FPS update today on PS5 that's available right now. New World announced that they would be running an open beta from September 9th through the 12th. That is going to be really awesome for those of you who missed out in the closed beta or alpha, and that happened this summer. And the release date for that game is September 28th. Tales of Arise has a gameplay demo that's already been out for a couple of days now. You can download it on PlayStation and Xbox. And Fall Guys announced a crossover with Jungle Book that's going to be bringing some skins and cosmetics to the game. Tales of Luminaria has announced they're going to be coming out for mobile. And Age of Empires 4 announced they will be releasing on October 21. Valheim announced that they're going to be releasing their new Hearth and Home update, which is going to be based around base building and survival. So for those of you cooks and builders out there, the update's going to be going live on September 16th. Crossfire X, the Xbox title that everyone has been waiting for a really long time, released a brand new trailer that doesn't give any information other than it's coming soon. So if you were waiting for any information on that, then that's all you got. Genshin Impact gave us a sneak peek into how Aloy, the Horizon Zero Dawn protagonist, is going to be looking when she makes her way into Genshin Impact on September 1 to PlayStation Early Access, and then later on another update to the other platforms. And they also announced a brand new event that's going to be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the game in October. And one of my personal surprises was a game called Sifu, which was just announced. It's going to be coming out on PlayStation platforms and Epic Games. It looks to be a fighting martial arts game. Jeff Keighley said that it feels like the Arkham games, which I don't really know how that would be a thing since he's not a superhero or anything. But it does look insane, and the graphics actually look really cool. I'm going to be linking down the gameplay trailer down below. And Death Stranding Director's Cut got a whole bunch of gameplay shown that's going to be coming out September 24th on PS5. And that was all of the announcements that they made on Gamescom. And I'm sure that you're going to be wanting to get more information or maybe see some of the trailers. So I'll be linking down all of the trailers, all the websites, all that type of thing, so you can get more information and you can see the trailers themselves if you're interested down below. Some of the secret standouts for me, of course, apart from the big hitters like Call of Duty and Halo, I think that Midnight Fight Express that's being made by that one single developer is looking actually really fun. I also think that UFL, the free-to-play soccer game, could be pretty big if it's actually good. Dokev, which is the longest trailer ever, it's going to be that Pokemon-like game that's looking to actually take the competition to them and Temtem, so we have to wait and see how the gameplay is going to go. Blood Hunt is a battle royale game. Not too many battle royale games are coming nowadays, but a third-person shooter battle royale game with vampires and all these abilities could actually find its own niche, so we're going to have to see how it goes on September 7th when the early access releases. And I think that out of all of them, the biggest and most surprising of all, Sifu is looking amazing. It has beautiful graphics, and the gameplay is looking to be actually really fun as well. So I'll be keeping my eyes on that one specifically, but all the other ones as well. This Gamescom was actually pretty long. It was 2 hours long, so I hope that I was able to condense it enough for you guys to know everything that happened. Of course, Gamescom isn't a 2-hour event. It's actually going to be today, tomorrow, all the way until Friday, so they will be announcing new games and new things all the way from now through Friday. If they do make any sort of announcement that's big enough, I'll be sure to cover it. But for now, this is going to be your Gamescom condensed summary type of video for the whole event. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.